Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make your own notepad and padding compound. Thank you guys for over 1K subscribers. I appreciate all of the support. If you enjoy the content and would like to donate to my channel, the link will be in the description. That being said, let's get started. So I am over in Canva, and Canva is a free online design program that you can use, and they have a whole bunch of different templates that you can pick from, and that's the reason why I love Canva so much. You don't have to design something from scratch, but you can if you want to. So if you don't have a Canva account, you will need to go ahead and create one in order to use Canva. So I have gone ahead and chosen a template. So I have a daily planner over here. And then I also have a little notepad that I created. I did change some of these elements, but I didn't change it too much. And then I also want to show you this little notepad that I created. This is a teacher notepad, and I just wanted to show you what you can do with this. So you can create corporate notepads, you can create teacher notepads, and the list goes on. There's so much that you can do with this. And if you own a little business, this is another product that you can add to your business. So if we come over to the design tab over here, you can search for a whole bunch of different templates. So I'm going to click, I already searched for this. So I'm going to click on notes, and you'll see that it will populate with a whole bunch of different templates. So yeah, it's really great. Canva is just such an awesome program. I absolutely love it, and I do recommend using it, especially if you're not someone who likes to design a lot. This is a great program that you can use. Okay, so I am going to be creating two notepads today. I am making an A5 notepad. So what I'm going to do is download my two designs. So I'm going to use the daily planner, and then I'm also going to use this noted one. So I'm going to click on share, and I'm going to click on download, and then I'm going to select PDF print because I am going to be printing this out. And then I don't want all of the pages, so I'm just going to select the pages that I do want. So that's page 2 and page 3. I'm going to click on done, and then I'm going to click on download. And you'll see that Canva will start downloading that to your computer. Okay, so I'm over in my downloads folder, and here is the download from Canva. So I'm just going to double click on that, and that will open in Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome, or if you have Adobe Acrobat, it will open up in there. I'm going to go ahead and click on print. Okay, so my printer is selected, and I'm going to print both pages because I want both of them, obviously. So I'm going to make 50 copies of each design. I think that is fine for a little notepad. So I'm going to type in 50 over here. And then we do want this printed in color, and printed on one side is fine. And then we do want to select the paper size to A5. Obviously, if you're making an A4 notebook, then you'll just need to adjust the paper size accordingly. Okay, so that looks good to me. I'm going to go ahead and select print. So I'm going to briefly explain what I've done with my first notepad. I'm going to use a piece of chipboard that I cut in half as the backing of my notepad. You can find this at stationery stores or craft shops. Then I'm going to make sure all of that is straight and neat, and I'm going to hold everything together with bulldog clips. Again, you can find this at a stationery store. I have used a piece of paper to try and protect my notepad from the bulldog clip, because you'll see during the video the bulldog clip does leave some indents in the paper. I would recommend using some sort of soft, thicker material to protect your notepad. After that's done, I'll begin adding the glue. For the planner, I'm going to use an actual padding compound that is made specifically for binding or gluing notebooks. You can find padding compound or padding glue online or from your local stationery or craft store. You can use a paintbrush. I decided to use my finger. I applied about 3 layers of glue, letting it dry for about 30 minutes between each coat. The layers of glue I put on were quite thick, and that's to make sure it holds everything together securely. For my second notepad, I'm going to use homemade padding compound. This is what it looks like when it's completely gelled, and you can use this over and over again by simply heating it up in the microwave for about 10 seconds. For this, you're going to need 1/4 cup of boiling water, 2 teaspoons of unflavored gelatin, 2 teaspoons of white vinegar, and 1 teaspoon of glycerin. Gelatin can be found in the baking aisle of grocery stores, and glycerine can be found at a pharmacy or grocery store. For the method, you want to add your boiling water to a container or bowl, add the gelatin, and whisk until the gelatin has dissolved. Once dissolved, add the vinegar and glycerine and mix together. At this point, you can pour your compound into another jar to store. The only tricky part about this is knowing when to add your compound to your notepad. I did make a mistake when I applied the first layer of my padding compound. I waited too long and it was too gelled to add to the notebook. So you just have to play around with this and just find a sweet spot. And I also added about 3 layers and let it dry for about 5 minutes between each layer. Now I know what you're thinking. It looks bumpy and terrible. Don't fret, it will go down once the compound has dried for about a day or 2. And this is what it looks like after about 2 days of drying. After drying for a couple of hours, go ahead and tear off the first page from your notebooks to test it out and to remove any glue that might have spilled onto the first page. And that's it. Beautiful handmade notebooks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching and thank you for your continued support. See you in the next craft video. Bye!